everybody, and welcome to the mental exercise for older people. So I have a few videos I want to share with you all, some tips and whatnot that I want to share. It's like 4 videos, not very long. So the first video you see right here on your right is called the Willow Fortune Solve the Puzzle Wall for Seniors. So check it out.
So here we have our Wheel of Fortune Solve the Puzzle board. It's been attached easily to the wall with Velcro strips that peel easily on and off your wall without damage. So we determine what our puzzle is going to be. In this case, it's a place. We've determined that we're going to choose Las Vegas. So we put up our magnetic letters. And there's our puzzle. Now we cover up our letters with magnetic blanks. As you can see, all the letters in the alphabet are available to choose from A to Z. So we have our contestants, or your residents, who are playing the game, and the first person picks a letter.
It's pretty neat.
And he chooses the letter B. There is no B in Las Vegas, so we move on to the next person. They choose an A. We reveal the A's, and that person goes again because they chose correctly. And they choose an L. And next letter they chose is a D. There's no D, so the next person will go. The next person chooses an F. And so on. Until the puzzle is guessed or revealed. Wheel of Fortune on the wall. To start over, simply erase your person, place, or thing, take the magnetic alphabet off the wall, and start again.
Yeah.
Your residents are sure to enjoy our Solve the Puzzle wall game.
That's pretty neat, everybody. Alright, we'll move on to the next video. This is the Price is Right wall for
Introducing Price is Right game, our wall game for seniors. So the first thing to do is to go to the dollar store and buy some prizes for the residents, something that anybody could use. And then you need 4 residents to participate in the game. Step 2 is to find in your local flyers some prizes that your residents can bid on. Cut them out and we'll put them in the prize folder. Here we have a patio set. We've cut it out of the flyer, and now this is the prize we're bidding on. The next step is to fill out the names of our participants. Here we have Doris, Jack, Mike, and our last participant, Jan. The Price is Right game comes with a selection of carrot pictures that your residents can choose from. Jan has chosen the lady with the balloons. Doris has chosen the ballerina lady. Jack has chosen this caricature. And Mike, he's going to choose the runner. Another fun option would be to take a Polaroid of the residents who are playing and take them to the caricatures so the actual faces of the residents are on the board. So now the game begins. Jan bids $300 for the patio set. Doris bids $200. Jack, he bids $100. And Mike, he thinks it's $50. The actual retail price is revealed. You have the actual price in the flyer. The correct price is $325. So Jan gets 1 point. The next step would be to find another prize from one of your flyers, cut it out, and everybody bids on the next prize. The first person to win 3 wins the game and wins a prize you've selected from the dollar store. Then the Price is Right game begins all over again with 4 new residents. It's dry erase. So here you can see it's easy to erase the name and start the game again. Your residents will enjoy participating in this fun and exciting game.
I'm excited just looking at it, y'all. I grew up watching Price is Right. I think everybody has, to be honest. But these are 2 little nice activities. First was Willow Fortune, and then Price is Right. What I like about Price is Right is the fact that you can just take pictures and cut them up out of newspaper or sales paper and just plaster them up on a board. And then you can use different characters, and then you can make a bid, and then you can go out to the store and get prizes for whoever wins. They're not running off, they're not in front of people in terms of like a stage, and they're not in the microphone with hundreds of people sitting in the back there watching them. So yeah, that's pretty neat. So these two activities are fun for those who are not in like going to community centers. You may have friends, or you may want to play with your grandkids, or just doing something. Like how would Price is Right work with one person? It really doesn't, to be honest. You have to have 4 players, unfortunately. But Willow Fortune will be a good game. It can be 1 or 2, maybe 3 people, maybe just one-on-one. Yeah, one person do that, and you also it can be 2 people players. But for Price is Right, you had to have 4 players. But this is just options that I wanted to share with you all. So I have 2 more videos I wanted to share with you all today on this platform, and I'm back here at 2 o'clock with the webinar to continue talking about COVID-19, the Delta variant, because we got a mess out here, everybody. But that's a whole other topic for later on.
Games for seniors to boost their memory while having fun. This game will not only help improve your vocabulary, but also strengthen your memory as you try to remember new words. It will also help you stay mentally alert. If you feel the need, you can always refer to a dictionary to solve the puzzles. Also, the internet is of great help when it comes to selecting a puzzle to solve. This is more like a party game for seniors. Here's how you can play it. All participants should first sit in a circle. Now, one member should begin the game by saying a sentence. The next person has to not only repeat the sentence, but add his sentence to the previous. For example, one person says, "On Monday, I had chicken sandwiches for dinner." The next person needs to add a line to this sentence and then continue the game. And so, each participant carries forward the game. Eventually, when it is the first person's turn again, he or she has to recite the original line, and all the successive lines added over the course of the game. Take the popular game show, Name That Tune, as a reference. You can play this game by playing a tune or a small portion of a song, and ask the participants to identify the song. Increase the fun quotient by asking the whole group to sing the entire song together. Movies can be used as an alternative to music to play this game. For this, you need to show small clips of some movies, and ask the participants to identify the movie. As rightly quoted by Phyllis McGinley, "A hobby a day keeps the doldrums away." Pursuing a hobby becomes very important to keep the idle mind occupied. It would be advisable to pursue a hobby that requires concentration. For instance, reading a book, or a game of chess. You never know which hobby of yours may do the trick. Gardening, or arts and crafts, can also provide the required exercise for the brain. Name the things. Here, you can ask a participant to take a look at a particular room for a while, and then come out of the room. Once he or she comes out, you can ask him questions about the room. For example, the color of the walls, the number of windows, the arrangement of furniture, and other noticeable things. This is definitely a fun way to help improve their memory. A variation can include showing a picture or painting to the participant for a minute, and asking him to describe it. These games can revitalize your memory and can also be fun when played with friends. So, go ahead and learn while you play.
Alright, it's the last video.
Some of us are born with it.
Everybody.
Hello crafty friends, it's Jenny from Origami Tree, and today we'll be surprising a bunch of seniors. So to make a long story really short, a couple months ago I came to a senior center in downtown Manhattan and we did a wooden wind chimes project. So every single senior got a blank wooden wind chime, and they were asked to paint it. Everybody participated except for one senior, and so I asked her, well, why is that? And she said, I hate to paint. Because the last time she painted, she got paint all over her clothes, and she wasn't able to remove any of it, and it ruined her clothing. Then it dawned upon me that the senior center doesn't have any aprons for the seniors to use. So then I thought it would be really nice to surprise them with a bunch of canvas aprons. I started a GoFundMe account, and just wanted to raise $100, and it was supposed to be something kind of quick. I was just gonna order it and ship it to the center, but then we ended up getting a little bit more funding than expected. And so, first of all, I want to thank everybody who supported this cause. I'm sure the seniors are really going to appreciate it. I have a giant suitcase. It's full of wooden sort of memory box chest things, and stencils, and paints, and windmills, and what else is in there? Other stuff is in there too, and all of that is thanks to you guys. So yeah, we're gonna go in a little bit.
Love it.
Oh, you added some eyeballs to it.
Yeah, I did.
Can I see what you did? Nothing. Nothing. That's something. That's a ladybug. I like it. Are we painting today, or are we just penciling?
Very nice.
Very nice.
Isn't that Happy New Year?
Yeah, that's Happy New Year.
That's what I'm telling this little.
She says you're doing a really good job too. That's really beautiful. I like this. What are you putting in the box? That's the big question. You don't know yet?
And go back on Facebook and tell them that we need dinner. Because all we get here is cabbage. And pork and rice. And cabbage and rice. Cabbage, pork, and rice. A substantial dinner. Thank you so much for all the volunteers to help us.
Alright everybody, that concludes the mental exercises. So some of the videos that I showed today were just giving you very different techniques and whatnot that you can do with elderly in terms of helping with their mental health. For those of you who may not, like I said in Tuesday's video, you use puzzles, crossword, activities, word search, all these different things, everybody, to kind of help people with their day-to-day routine, to help with their mental health, clapping, music, all these different things. Because at the end of the day, everybody's mental health has to be checked. We have to do a mental check-in with everybody. We have to do that. And that's what we have to do with ourselves, with the kids, with the elderly, and just keep your mind active and in tune. So everyone, have an amazing and a wonderful Thursday. I'll see you back here all at 2 p.m. Yeah, later on 2 p.m. for the webinar. I continue to talk about the Delta variant, all these different things. My name is Remarkable. Inspiration.